Hey guys, it's Ted Bogert. Welcome back to the TED Show. I'm excited to have my old friend Jim McMahel here, and even more excited to meet his wife Cindy. We're here to talk about the Revelation Collective and experience. It's their launch of the Revelation. I knew I was going to say Revelation Collective in Winter Garden. It's exciting. When I saw the post that Jim made, I'm like, God, we got to get this out to the world. And Jim has been on the show before. Welcome back, Jim. And
Thank you.
Super excited to have you guys. All right. So before we get into that and the launch and everything going on behind you, because that is you behind you. That's not just a screen, I don't think.
Correct. Yeah, no.
And that's exciting stuff. I told you before we went live, the audience likes a little origin story. So maybe you guys can tell me a little bit of your background and then how you got to the Revelation Collective.
Sure. Yeah. So I was a Disney artist for a handful of years and then transitioned into ministry television. So I was in film and television globally for about 8.5 years and did some live TV directing and live events, Amway Center, different locations of all kinds, really super various across the board, doing photography to graphic design, video directing, illustration, etc. So love what I do. And, then the world fell apart for everyone, right? The world fell apart and I transitioned to a studio in Winter Garden, a smaller studio in Winter Garden. And then we decided, I was there for about a year, and we decided to transition to a bigger location in Winter Garden as well. And then during that transition, we shut that studio down and actually I started my studio. So, and a little over a year ago, it's February, my wife, Cindy, and I get married. So really, really amazing woman, super crazy talented. I'll let her tell you a little bit about herself, but we're very much like-minded. Our hearts really are to mentor and walk with creatives, creative professionals, to help bring more of a balanced lifestyle to the starving artist mentality, because it's not necessary. A lot of it is just lack of education or community. So the Revelation Collective is a 10,000 square foot facility in Winter Garden, which is amazing. We have a production studio inside of it called Rev Shots Media, which is really incredible. We're
cool.
launching both of those this Thursday and Friday at 7 p.m. Thursday, and Friday at 7 p.m. and also 2 p.m. on Friday. So 3 of the same experience but different talent. And so we have some Sean Welcome, spoken word artist, Revel the artist, a lot of different artists and vocalists performing. These people are on halftime shows, NFL, NBA, big events. And so, but they've been creatives that we've walked with for many, many years. So, So Cindy, why don't you?
Yeah, Cindy, tell me. I thought Jim was just going to talk the whole time. Jim, better have a word.
Come on.
Yeah, so we met. We had met through other means, like a few years ago when he was doing Evoke his Evoke group, which was mentoring creatives, and I had come and been a part of that for a little while. And then I hadn't seen him in a while, and his life had totally changed. And I had actually left a full-time teaching career. I was a theater teacher for 11 and a half years and director. And so I was really involved in that whole world of education, and decided I wanted to leave education and have my own business. So I started a performance coaching business, basically for voice and acting and piano. And so it's just private coaching and some group classes and all of that, so that I could really do what I love, more of what I love in a private setting, because I felt like I was ready to not have to deal with, some of the other things that happen, in education, and really be able to kind of focus in on each individual client and what their needs were, and, kind of really help my performers find their identity, and not just maybe sharpen their skill, but help them to become the people that they need to be, not just become the performers that they need to be. So that's been an amazing journey, like the last several years, with different age levels coming in, from beginners to more advanced, and just kind of seeing the fruition of that, and people really, starting to book roles they want to book, and get cast in shows and that kind of thing. I so love it. I really enjoy that one-on-one experience with performers. So it's my heart. So yep, and that's how I met him. Yeah,
I would say both of you obviously love to pour into people.
Yeah,
that's a gift.
That's why we do what we do.
It's difficult for creatives. It seems like it's always been difficult for creatives to find that support system, find other people to pour into them who understand creatives. It's a unique setup that you all have brought really to play. One of the things you mentioned earlier, Jim, was the struggling artist, and I think that is a mindset. But it's also that we as a community, we haven't really pulled together a resources all in one place for creatives.
Correct.
And if there is one, it's very hard to find, which is so funny because you think creatives would be screaming across all social media. Yeah. So the concept behind the Revelation Collective is so unique to me and so needed in our community. So let's talk about that. When they come in this week for the launch, when they begin to experience for the launch, what can they expect? What kinds of creatives can come? What can they expect when they go there? I think you're going to get flooded with people once the word gets out.
Yeah, I agree.
Because there's such a need. So I'll stop talking. I'd love to hear more from you.
Yeah. So basically the launch experience, I mentioned a little bit earlier, but we'll have an MC that's from Broadway. He performed on Broadway, really gifted guy. He'll be emceeing the event, and then we'll transition. We have the spoken word, we have live painters, we have a short film pitch that we're showing, we have a vocalist, we have a VIP section, which is nice, a little extra nice dinner and all of that for people to sign up. That'll happen for an hour pre-show, and then it'll open to the general public at 7 p.m. With food trucks and things like that. But yeah, so and then the VIPs will get headshots, free headshots, and there'll be some really just beautiful creative expressions. Our ministry or our business is really targeting creatives for the most part, for lifestyle, walking with lifestyle. But a lot of our clients, they're realtors, they're mechanics, they're small business owners, essentially trying to tell their story, right? So if it's advertising or marketing, the Rev Shots Media, we're content creators, right? We're storytellers, and so I'll quickly give you a spinning tour of the room,
right.
to kind of give you an idea. So from green screen to different textures, backdrops, things from Universal Studios, and this is it's not completely set up. We're in the process of setting it up right now. So live music, stage lights, the whole deal. So, and then we have a creative space in the back that is it's a peer space location for creatives, so you can essentially rent a desk, and it's super creative, paintings all over the walls and lights and hanging lights. It's really beautiful. So it's just behind us here. So it's about 1,000 square feet with about, I think there's 16 desks back there. So you can rent by the week or month. It's really fun. So yeah.
It's just, it answers. So I've done so many shows on the arts in Central Florida, especially, and always I'm at the end of it, it's a resource that somebody didn't have, or the struggling artist was mainly struggling for finding resources and a place to convene and commingle and be creative together and collaborate. And that's exactly what you and Cindy have created with the Revelation Collective. I'm so excited about it. I'm going to share this. I want my arts friends to really dig in, and I'd love for you to go to the revelationcollective.com and check it out and register, because I think that this is going to be the place, the hub. It's going to be the hub of creativity, where everybody feels poured into and feels that collaborative spirit, which is what we need, right? It's what our artist community needs. We really do. The business side. So think about it. A lot of times people offer headshots, they offer media. You mentioned realtors a lot. You mentioned realtors earlier. I work with them a lot. And so they would have no idea where to go. They'd have to try to go online or hit the first Instagram ad that came up when they were thinking about it. And what a great way for realtors to come and business owners and have a one-stop shop with you all.
Yeah, we do podcasts, television show, teasers, all kinds of things, plays, live music, small concerts,
music videos.
Yeah, actually
music
quite a few music videos, recording, mixing, mastering music. Yeah, it's really, it's I've not seen anything like this around anywhere. And you know, again, above and beyond, one of the things I didn't mention, that we're partnering with one of the highest level Disney artists on the planet. His name's Noah Elias. He's in California. He's a part of the festival, the Masters at Disney every year. Very, very high end. Like he's an airbrush artist. You know, he's in Hollywood. He's done stuff for. He painted the Fast and the Furious cars. He's done just tons and tons of stuff. Tom Cruise, all kinds of things. And he's become a good friend. And he offers a lot of online courses, e-courses, and that are spectacular, like mind-blowing, about, you know, time management, from leadership to finances to anything you would need to build a successful business, especially in the arts.
For example, the 31 disciplines for highly successful creatives is the first book that we're going to focus on. We're going to be doing some impact groups for as part of the Revelation Collective. So not only is this place for, you know, developing creative projects and production, but it's for creatives that want to live a productive life and do the creative work that they love, right? And actually be profitable. Like he has an amazing course called The Profitable Artist that we'll be offering as part of the Revelation Collective. And then we'll be walking with people in the impact group doing these courses so that they have the accountability to be activated and not just sit online and do an e-course and not do anything with the e-course, but have the people to walk with them. Because we know creatives. We know how creatives are. They want to kind of just absorb a lot and
chase
learn
butterflies.
a lot and go down the yellow brick road to who knows where, you know? So we want to see that. Yeah.
So it's really cool. It's going to take creative businesses and creatives to another level. And we're so excited.
It's amazing. I'm really, really excited about it. All right. Tell them how they can go to the website and register. Give them the dates again and how they can best reach out.
Yeah. So you can go to therevelationcollective.com, and the first window that pops up is the Eventbrite link. And you just click on that. It'll take you right to the Eventbrite page, and you can sign up to be a sponsor, a VIP, or just general admission tickets. And what else?
And as of today, our Revelation Collective is being updated. So there'll be a brand new website by the day of our launch on May 18th for Revelation Collective. And we also have RevShots Media website that people can check out. It's called revshotsmedia.com. And that's where you see all of our production services and all of that. And then, like, one last thing that I'm going to give a plug for is we would love to use this place as an event rental place.
Yeah.
So we would love to see other people who are creative artists. We know we have our own production company, but we know a lot of other production companies, local production companies, may not have the opportunity for this kind of space for shooting, and as well as, you know, maybe film producers and all of that. So we're opening up our place for event rentals, and that's what we're going to be talking about at the launch, and that opportunity for people. So yeah, May 18th and 19th, 7 p.m. And then we have a 2 p.m. on Friday for those that can't come to the evening.
Absolutely exciting. All right. Thank you, Jim and Cindy, for being on. Y'all check out the Revelation Collective. Their launch starts on the 18th. It's the 18th and the 19th. You can go to the revelationcollective.com. Look for that first link, Eventbrite. Register, get involved, sponsor. All of my business friends, you've been looking for a place too, a common area. I mean, I think the utilization of the Revelation Collective is just going to skyrocket. And I'm super happy for both of you. Thank you for being on the show. Thank you for all you do in the community. You know, I mean that. And I can't wait to hear an update like in a month or two, and let's see what's going on, because I guarantee you the creatives are going to come in, and the business people too.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Ted.
All right. Thank you guys so much. The revelationcollective.com. And the event starts May 18th and May 19th. That's their launch and experience is what they said. And if you missed out, just watch the whole show. You'll see the tour that Jim and Cindy did with the computer turnaround. This space is beautiful. All right, guys, we'll see you